Coach, why don't you open us up with a statement?
Real proud of our team. You know, we talked about this being a character game. We had a real tough week here. And last week was a real tough loss and hard for us to shake off. And, you know, coming into this game, you know, we knew the emotions would be high. The passion would be high, but the focus still had to be on the execution and the attention to detail. And, you know, it was a tough week. It was a real tough week around here in this building. But these are tough guys, and we talked about it in there. You know, tough times don't last, tough people do. And we have a locker room full of tough guys that care about each other, love each other, and I couldn't be any more proud of the way that they came out and they executed today. And it was awesome. And I'm happy for the whole program and everybody in that locker room. And, you know, I hate that we couldn't deliver a conference championship with this team and this group. But when we do, we will. And when we do, these guys they're going to be part of it. And they're going to come running back and enjoy it with us because they built this foundation, this class. This was my first signing class as a head coach. I was involved in recruiting them and all that as the defensive coordinator. But when they signed their name on that paper, it was our team. And so proud of what they have accomplished in the last 4 years, these last 3 seasons. Awesome, and proud of them and love them.
And just starting off, how does it feel for you guys, Matt and Bo, just getting that win on senior day?
It's awesome. Just to have a group of guys go out there and put up a big dominant performance like we did, and have a bunch of guys involved and defensive touchdowns, guys balling at the end of the game, it was awesome. And I think it's just an epitome of what the locker room is. Just a team. We all love each other, and it was fun to put it all together today.
Yeah, it was good. Just get like the first blowout win of the season, and get the younger guys in there, the people who are going to trust the foundation of Elon football, and just see them get in there. Because I mean, my career might be over, but those guys still have a lot to do, and just get them playing. I'm gonna be the biggest fan. And it was just good to get a win. It's an emotional day, like I said to you guys earlier. But when you put up win by 40, it's like I'm just happy. I don't know, I just awesome.
And Matt, you kind of said you were seeing positives from everyone. Touchdowns by 7 different players, 5 of them on the offense. How is it for you as a quarterback, having just a variety of weapons and being able to rely on so many guys?
I mean, what else could you ask for? A bunch of different guys that can make plays and get in the end zone. I have a lot of trust in all those dudes, and the guys up front did a great job in the backs and protection too. And when you have a lot of trust in a bunch of different players, it makes my job a lot easier. So proud of those guys. They did a great job, made some awesome plays, great catches, ran the ball well. I'm super pumped about it.
And over 200 yards passing, and again going to that long ball. What were you kind of seeing out there?
Saw some stuff on film, just executing the plays that were called and taking what the defense has given us, and if it happened to be down the field or on a big deep over route or checking it down, whatever it has to be, whatever the defense has given us and what the play is called and executing is what happens. So.
And Bo, kind of going off of that, with a lot of people getting touchdowns, pick 6 for you. Can you just kind of walk us through that?
Yeah, there was a play call. I was in 3 fire zone, 2 came down. No, I'm just happy he threw me one, and no one can ever say I didn't score a touchdown for Elon. So I'm grateful for it. Yeah, it's awesome. It's always good to score. Just grateful that at the moment of truth I made the play and got in the end zone.
And just kind of being a captain and really being a key part of the defense, how was it for you also seeing immediately after another defensive touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, I probably was more excited for that one than mine. Just, I'm happy for Marco because he made a great play, looked like a running back. And I'm just happy at Coach E, he takes pride in takeaways, takes pride in, when we get a turnover, we want to score. So it was a great way to end the regular season, having a couple TDs. So.
And how are you guys just really kind of stopping that Hampton offense, holding them to only 14 points through the game?
just, I mean, we made a key to focus on the QB run, just communication pre-snap, calling it out, and then just guys flying around, putting their body on the line, just having heart and, making tackles.
And then obviously, big dominant performance to end the season. Coach, how does it feel for you continue that streak of a winning record with your third in a row?
Yeah, it feels great. The winning record is awesome for these guys and for our program. It's something we can certainly build on. But like the senior moment that these guys were able to have today means a ton to me and to them and just all those guys in the locker room, to each other. Matthew, the experience he's had in the game of football and some different places, and for him to be able to have this kind of senior moment for him is awesome, and proud of him, and Shirley, Bo, and all the other seniors. Just they got what they earned today. Like, when they got what they deserved, they got what they earned. They earned it, and just real proud of them. And we can build off of this and all that, but these guys built the foundation, and it's rock solid.
And what kind of impact would you say both Matthew and Bo are kind of specifically leaving on the program?
Well, you've got the quarterback of the offense and the quarterback of the defense, and they made their mark here. So I'm very proud of them. I'm grateful for their commitment that they've made to us. Bo for the last five years, and Matthew for the last 5 months. They've poured everything they have into this program, and that's all we can ask from these guys. So very grateful.
Coach, can you put a bow on this season a little bit and just talk about, we know you're kind of a long shot maybe to make the playoff, but talk about this season and just why you think this team's got a resume that could do damage in the playoffs.
Yeah, this was a tough season, right? This was a tough season, man. There were ups and downs, emotional games, emotional losses, emotional wins. But the resiliency of this group, when you do look at each one of those and you really look at it, and, our 4 FCS losses being 2 likely teams that are in the field. I don't know what happened around college football today. I haven't had a chance to look yet, but if our 4 FCS losses are in the field, to go along with our 2 top 5 wins and strength of schedule, if there's a 6-5 team in the playoffs, and I'd like to think that Elon's got a good shot. And if our name gets called tomorrow, it's going to take 1 phone call. We'll have 102 guys rushing back here to do this again, and we'll be excited about that opportunity.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
You'll find Matt and I on the golf course.